Good morning. It's October the 18th, 2017. Time to kick off another trading day. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, I hope you had a great evening. We're back in the mid-70s right here. Probably a little early to qualify as Indian summer, but it's delightful. We come in this morning with every stock market around the globe higher and pointed higher, and treasuries and gold are lower. No reason to own gold. Stock markets are going higher, right? No reason to own gold. Treasuries are going lower. Interest rates are going up. You can get paid more money on your money. So those are the bigger forces driving the markets right now. The overnight news, President Xi Jinping, and I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, gave a 3.5-hour speech to kick off the 19th Party Congress for the Communist Party in China. And at least Asia liked it a little bit. Their markets were up collectively about 0.5%. That rolled into Europe, and both Carney and Draghi's speeches were taken as they'll still be accommodative, even though the taper is going to start to wind down. Buy stocks. And the United States markets set new records yesterday. Dow closed over 23,000. So every place you turn, people are buying stocks. They're adding to their length. Nobody is selling. I think until Trump's tax package is out, his industrial policy is already pretty clear, and a lot of the changes that have been made are already impacting the markets. They are supportive for business. If he can get his tax package through, that would be supportive. It would also kick off another round of earnings growth, or so the story goes. Looking at the bond and note right now, right here 7.8 is our first little band of resistance. 11 is our second. The news today, housing starts plus 1.17. That was just where it was last month. Permits plus 1.23. Atlanta business inflation last month was plus 1.9, and crude inventories minus 4.7. The APIs drew 7 million plus. Gasoline was up 1.96. Distillates were up 1.65. So they'll be looking for a draw closer to 7 than to 4.7. They would like to see that. They would like to see these numbers lower than forecast. As far as treasuries and the stock market go, the focus will be starts and permits. They can add some volatility to the trading, but they usually don't trade anything, don't change anything. So first sell 5 to 9. Second sell 11 to 15. First buy 29 to 01. Let them get stops below the buck. Then 21 to 25 for buy 2. Went to a Greek Orthodox funeral last night, and if you've never been to a Greek Orthodox service, don't shy away if you get an invitation. The structures are magnificent, or can be, put it that way. And the service is really, really very, very nice. They're beautiful. So this is a funeral service, and it's but I think you'll enjoy it. And some people have said that the Greek Orthodox religion, as it is practiced today, is the closest thing you can get to primitive Christianity as it was practiced about 300 AD. I don't know about that, but it sure is a beautiful service. Okay, first resistance is 16 to 20. Sell 23.27. 31s to 03s. On the buy side, 4 to 8. Buy 29 to 01. And we'll make it 17 to 21 for buy 2. Yes, it was in English, but it was a funeral service, and they sang the prayers. So it was a very, very interesting way to do it. I sure as heck couldn't qualify with my singing skills. I guess that's why I played an instrument. I know what it should sound like. I just can't do it. But it's worth a trip to go and drop in and see their service. The structures are magnificent. The choir, I mean, it's all very, very gracious and minimally calming. Okay, gold's down. Can't eat gold. If you want to get something back, you got to sell some of your stocks. So it's part of a lot of people's investment portfolio, but the thing that matters to most of the world is cash flow, and gold does not satisfy that. Got this little break in the market way over here in the 80 area. Obviously we're into it right now, and then we've got this jump from 75 to 80. So we'll make 78 to 80 by 1, and then 74, 76 by 2. On the sell side, 83 to 85, sell 1. 88 to 90, sell 2. Okay, Draghi's and Carney's speeches in Europe were taken as supportive. That they will still support the economy and the markets and do everything in their power to make sure that they don't go down and that the economies don't contract. So we had 77, 75. Actually, we had 85 to 90, and so 75 right here. So 75 plus or minus by 1. 50 to 60 by 2. On the sell side, 95 to 05, sell 1. Pick up this top of value right here. And then we'll make 15 to 25, sell 2. Okay, crude oil. We expect it to trade 30 to 40 ticks till the news hits. We'll try to get off a newsday trade. We have to watch and see if there's a whipsaw. Sometimes that delays our ability to be able to do that. But it's just a trade that we miss. Last night's APIs drew 7.1. Really didn't make the complex go wild. Why? Because gasoline built 1.96. And distillates built 1.65. We are expected to draw 4.7 million barrels in the EIA report. I don't have the guesstimates for gasoline or distillates, but they'd like to see this number bigger, a bigger draw than forecast, closer to 7.1. They would like to see these numbers less. They'd like to, ideally, you get a draw in gasoline and a draw in crude. That would make the market go higher. So we've got news, 25 to 50, sell 1. 52.75, 53, sell 2. Nothing in the paper about curds last night. Buy 1, 51.75, 52. I'm expecting a 30 to 40 tick trading range. 51 and a quarter, 51.50, buy 2. So the initial reaction, and you could see that off the crude headline, took the market up to here. Then it's come back down on products. So this market's still trying to sell up here. But know what today's news announcement is and you have the trade. Okay, going to take a bit to get everything up and published. I'll get busy with that. Back with you as soon as possible.